What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What it do? What it do? Get up in here, y'all. Get up in here on this good Sunday afternoon. Get up in here. We're gonna get it cracking, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it cracking. We're gonna get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? The PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon links are definitely in the chat. Remember, fellas, when you go over to Rumble, download the Rumble app and go and follow KC, the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. KC, the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. I forgot to put the banner up. Hold up. Yeah, I forgot to put the motherfucking banner up. Okay, there we go. Now, go join me on the Patreon just as well, fellas, and get on that Mackin session. Get on that $10 tier, fellas, which includes, you know, the game that I give you guys. You guys can verbalize it, utilize it to your best ability, but add your own flavor. Always add your own flavor. You'll have longevity in the things that you say and the things that you do in order to get you somewhere and get and make things happen for you in life when it comes to women, fellas. And just for the ladies, just as well, I also got certain things on the Patreon speaking game too, to the ladies, so they can go over there and join. Um, the banners at the bottom. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Go and join me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. Real Rails FA1. No, I'm popping up on the day I usually don't pop up, but these are things I need to talk about because I did a consultation, and one of the guys was asking me how to spot 5 ways of, and he asked me how to spot. So I'm saying I'm gonna go ahead and put in my own perspective and break it down to 5 ways on spotting an attention seeker or a woman who tries to mislead you, fellas. 5 ways. We're gonna get to it. And if you want the other 5 or more for the bonus parts, you got to go to the Patreon because I'm going to lay that out and drop that later on. And I had that ready for you. And that'd be like a new little program for you guys to attend to and know what it is and get on board with that. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat, hit the membership, show love to the show. And we're going to get this shit popping, fellas. You already know what time it is. Enjoy the show and fair use on everything I do. Let's get it going. 5 ways of spotting an attention seeker or a woman who tries to mislead you. Get up in here, y'all, and hit those likes. She doesn't insist. Number one, fellas. Remember, this is number one. She doesn't insist on setting dates. Now, when you approach the woman, you guys be looking for what they say, the choose the signals, and I'm gonna sit back in the cuts and let the woman choose me. No, fella, that's not what a man do. A man grabs his kahunas and a man makes the approach. He puts everything in a perspective to where it works out and the benefits not only for him but for her too. You're looking out for her best interest just as well by staying masculine and keeping yourself in the masculine form and keeping her in her femininity by approaching her, fellas. And when you approach her, you give the number, you set the date, you ask for the availability, and everything goes through. But she's not aiding and assisting on helping you set the dates. She's steady giving you the runaround. I don't know. Hold up, fellas. Hold up. That's my cousin calling me. Hold up, give me a second. Hold up, give me a second, right quick. Hold on, let me put this on mute. Yeah, we back at it. We back at it. But yeah, she doesn't insist on helping you set the dates, fella. She's like, telling you things, I don't know. I'll let you know. I reach out to you, things of that sort. But at the same time, she'll send you certain texts or she'll try to call. And that's going to jump into number two, but she'll send you certain texts or try to call to probably keep you there or for you to reciprocate the same back. And since she's calling and sending you good morning, good evening, good night, and how's your day been? How was this and that? How coming with certain communications and talk, just small talk type shit. And these things are not leading nowhere, but you steady insist on, hey man, what's up? When we gonna link up? But she's not trying to do that. That's an attention seeker. That's a way of spotting an attention seeker, fellas. And what she's doing is basically displaying to you that she doesn't see you in a way of she doesn't have enough respect or enough interest in you in a way to even coming out to meeting you, fellas. And she would rather keep you in the form of talking to you and having you being talkative to where you can talk yourself out of the situation, which you are going to do that because if you're the guy that's going to run your mouth and talk and not make things happen or stand on her or have her stand on making things happen, you know what I'm saying, then you're going to be the guy that's going to keep communicating with her, talking to her, and you're going to fall into the trap of not making things happen because she's going to push you to the wayside, you know what I'm saying, fellas, because you're giving her the attention that she's wanting right then and there at the moment. Not to say that she couldn't come up out of her shell one day and meet you, but who's waiting for that shit? Life got to go on, fellas. You do not sit around and wait on a woman who's not aiding and assisting the plan for the both of you guys. If it's just a one-man army, then it's just a one-man army, fellas. Then you got to pull out as a general. You can't just stay up in that motherfucker and complete the task by yourself when she's supposed to be riding along. You get what I'm saying? And if she's not aiding and assisting that, fellas, then she's seeking attention from you. All she wants is the attention. She only look at you as attention. And that attention, and if you stay in the realm of giving her the attention, fellas, you're gonna fall right into the friend zone. And you already know when you trap into that friend zone, ain't no coming up out of that motherfucker. You're gonna be that platonic motherfucker. She's gonna fuck everything around you except for you. Because you want to get laid, you want to make shit happen, but you not standing on the shit that you want. So you allowing her to communicate with you, talk to you. Hey, in some cases, fellas, you got women that will meet up with you or come around you and or allowed you to come around them, and things still won't happen because you started off communicating and talking to them, and when you set a plan for a date, they end up wavering off and telling you what they wanted to do, and you guess what? You fail for what they wanted, or you done things for them, you know what I'm saying, in the capacity of them not really wanting to do things like meet up with you and come out with you simply because the mystery has been folded. They already know what it is about you. They know that you're eager to get the ass. And if you're eager to get the ass, women can also see that in the jump. They can give you tasks. Can you go and do this? Can you do that? Yeah, I want to come and see you, but I've been driving for a long time. Can you stop by Wendy's or something? Give me a sandwich or a hamburger. Shit. I've seen shit like this done, fellas. Trust me. And motherfuckers stop and get this shit. The chick come in, boom, come eat it, chill, boom, boom, boom. Don't even fuck with you. Don't even give you the sex that you want. Y'all have talked about sexual things. She already know what it is, but she still overlook what you want and get what she want. These are attention-seeking women, fellas. And trust me, they getting it in elsewhere. They just ain't fucking with you. Now, number two, she calls or texts just to talk about nothing. Just to talk about nothing, fellas. She calls, she texts, and this goes back to number one. And a lot of these things, fellas, that I got lined up on these number 5 topic, fellas, it's all about communication. You guys talking about nothing, which leading you to get nothing. And it's set up like that. Some women, I'm just gonna break it down like this, fellas. Every woman on earth, every woman, unless you got a nymphomaniac like a promiscuous type of issue or something, you know what I'm saying, or she's this nymphomaniac type of chick, fellas, every woman are not looking to just get laid by every man that they run across. For you guys to understand what's going on, you got to understand women. They are not looking to get laid from every guy that comes across, they run across. I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas. If a woman got 20 dudes getting at her, she ain't great fuck all 20 of those guys. See, a beta think that, she's so interested in these guys because they showing her interest, and then eventually a lot of these guys end up laying pipe on her. Now that ain't the case. Out of those 20 guys, she probably find either one and a possible, and that's damn near two guys that she'll find interest in to possibly sleep with. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them guys gonna be just attention seekers. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna be seeking attention. You know what I'm saying? Sending cash app and money for food, coming over to do oil changes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the back of this bitch siding of the house fell off or whatever, or he got to go and help put that motherfucker up. Bitch stay off in the apartment some motherfucking wearing shit. You know what I'm saying? The neighbor, too loud and shit. And him and this girl, they always fighting and arguing and shit. So she called you over there to go knock on the door to come. You know what I'm saying? You are Superman. You are KP role type of motherfucker. You are a super sucker. That's just what it is. You're a simp. You're a beta made. You're a beta made motherfucker. That's what it is. And a lot of guys fall into that bracket, fellas. And they all get categorized how they get categorized, fellas. I'm gonna be honest. And the one or the two guys, we're gonna push it to like 3 out of those 20s, out of those 20 guys. Only one of them, she's really out of those 3, one of them she's gonna be highly into like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows what it is. He knows the game. He knows how to play it to the perspective to where they both understand what it is. He's non-judgmental. He's not a needy ass dude. He don't blame her for everything. He don't do this bullshit bitchy call her a lot. He's not one of these kind of dudes, and she's into him. The other guys, they got that mask on to where once she throw the pussy on him, suck him up real good, do what she do with him, in a sexual fashion, that mask end up coming off because these was frauds the whole time. So she's really down to one guy out of all the whole 20 motherfuckers. These dudes was frauds the whole fucking time. They weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? These are guys, eventually all he had to do was just kick back and stay away from them, give her distance. And these dudes will run and go crazy and all that shit, come stalking, blowing the phone up, texting thousands of fucking, doing all that shit. And she can people. But she got that one guy that she fucks with like that, fellas. And you must understand these things, fellas. And a lot of guys think that these women, just trust me, fellas, y'all don't understand. They got so many suckers and dudes that's just giving so much free attention more than they having sex with a lot of these guys. That's real shit, fellas. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to put yourself in a bracket of jumping to answer her calls every time she calls. Every time she texts, you jump to answer her text. But you set dates with her. You ask her to do certain things. She hasn't complied with none of that shit. But yet and still you jump in and answer calls and you answer and texts real fast. You adding value to her. You investing into her by putting your energy into something that ain't there when things are not happening for you. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys must understand this shit. You put yourself in this shit. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat, hit the membership button. Hit the super chat, the membership button. I said I would jump on here real quick and do this shit. And this was for when I did the consultation with a guy and shit. Just broke this down. I'm gonna speak on this. I told him I'm gonna go live and put this out here. If things are not transpiring, fellas, then ain't nothing gonna transpire. Nothing is translating. Nothing is going like you would want it to go. So stop talking to her. Stop answering her calls. What you do is let her know simply, just in a simple form fashion, with all due respect. You don't tell her with all due, but it's a respect fashion. You let her know, look, check this out. I'm busy. I got things to do just as well as, you or whatever the case may be. So whenever you sincere about coming around, hit me up and let me know so we can set availability. We can set some time and link up. Just that simple and keep it pushing. Then that'll throw off the calls and the games and shit. It's like, you either gonna get to it or get up out of here. It's black and white, ain't no gray areas. What they say, shit or get off the pot. Yeah, one of the two. That's what it is. Trent Trader in this bitch. The homie Trent Trader. He said, "What's good, KC? What's up with it? What's up with it?" The homie in this motherfucker, man. That's what I'm saying. Get up in here, get this game, y'all. So y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You leave it at that. You don't, and that right there will put her in a bracket of knowing that, hey, shit, I got to make things happen. I'm gonna have to either lose this guy, and if she don't give a shit, fellas, then she don't give a shit. Then everything time will tell what it is. Things are not gonna happen, and then you have to dump her off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not happening. Now, if she comes to her senses, if she know what time it is, and she know that you ain't going for this bullshit, then she'll make things happen. I always know that. The homie player B in this motherfucker. Shouts out to the homie player B. Yo, KC, what's good? What's good with you, bro? The little homie player B. Trent Trader said, "What's up, player B?" Yeah, we up in here, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat, hit the membership button. Show love to the show. Go hit that Patreon, hit that Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Get at me for the consultations and things of that sort. Let's get back to it. Number 3. She would rather be friends or get to know you before action takes place. Once again, these are the 5 ways of spotting an attention seeker or a woman who tries to mislead you, fellas. She would rather be friends or get to know you before action takes place. How many times you guys have heard that? I'm 42 years old, fellas, and I've heard that I don't know how many motherfucking times. I don't. You know what? Um, do you just want to meet everybody that fast? Um, do you hook up with every bitch like this that quick? Um, what else they be saying? Um, See, we don't even know each other. Do you think we should at least know each other? Do you think we can at least communicate a little bit more? You hear a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I can, hey, I'm about to run out. Right? I don't think I ever run out of the shit that they say, right? You hear a lot of things on why they really justifying the fact that they don't want to see you, fellas. So if action ever takes place, if it ever takes place, fellas, you will be the last to motherfucking find out. Trust me. Which means it's not going to take place. So when you hear things like this, fellas, she's looking for you to empathize with her as a woman of understanding that, hey, we don't give it up that fast. I'm not giving it up that fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of woman, and it goes back to the things that you heard when you was coming up. And a lot of us men have heard these things, you got women, women can go 6, 7 months, 8 months, a year, shit like that without pipe. They can just play with themselves. They can do this and do that. They can go like that. Men, no, they got to have it. They dog. And it's been normalized, fellas. And that shit right there been normalized to where it's in a lot of these guys' soul to think, what I'm saying, that this is how it is. It's us men that's horny dogs, not even understanding that women just as horny as you. They hornier than you, matter of fact. Motherfucker got so much nerves on the end of their motherfucking clip, man. Trust me, bro. That's real shit. Once again, it goes back to, like I was saying, fellas, after you to bust 1 or 2, you tapped out for a little bit. She got about 4 or 5 of them off for you. You know what I'm saying? You go for the second round before the night end, you gonna get you another one in. She'd have got probably another 3 or 4 off of that one you got. You just got one. Now you got to put nigga ice on your shit. Nigga, you got to fall back for about a few days. You fucked out. Guess what? She can still go. Like a mother. I mean, the Energizer Bunny just it just keep going and going and going. This shit do not die, right? Trend Trader. We say every single one of these chicks look like they got fake asses. Oh, on here? Yeah. You come on now. You already know what's up on this motherfucker, man. If it ain't fake, it's some ass pumps. If somebody got some shit shot off in their ass, them ass needles and whatever you call them, ass injections. Let me see. Player B, Trent Trader, what's up, bro? What's up with it, y'all? We in this bitch. Yeah, man. She telling you certain things, and a lot of guys look, fellas. Don't fall for the okey doke. Don't fall for the ball head, man. A lot of you guys fall for this shit like it ain't nothing. Do not fall for it. Trust me. She's setting you up to normalize how she wants to be treated and how you need to be treating her when women do these things. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, they normalizing you to downplay the things that you really want and how you are. Say you just you very blunt, you very candid, you very charismatic with it. You know, got no you got no bones of saying what you're gonna say. You're gonna speak your mind, you're gonna talk in the freaky concept, you're gonna break it down in the structure of seduction or whatever the case may be, right? You that type of dude. But then you're gonna have some women gonna try to secretly shame you, like low key shame the shit. No, you can't. No, you gotta get. You don't. I mean, why are you talking like you don't even know me like that? Do you talk like this to every woman? Basically, now you. And if you was a weak guy, and if you was a guy that don't hold your ground, and you don't know what you're really doing, but you playing this shit, you playing as if you a player or an alpha, or you just this dominant masculine type guy that know women, but you faking the whole time. You gonna think you got a unicorn. You gonna think you got a motherfucking unicorn for the shit she's saying. You gonna be, oh, let me dumb this down, let me cool this down, because I'm gonna run her off type shit. I'm gonna piss her off, and I really like her, and that's what she wants. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she can get you to be her friend. She can get you to be her, you know what I'm saying, her, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, her rainbow bright bitch on the side. You know what I'm saying, walking around with her and shit, drinking lattes and meeting up with the bitch at the purse store, at the shoe store, and meeting up with her in the fashion in certain places and areas, and these malls and different places and shit. Nigga, you that motherfucker who trying, you doing all these things thinking that this gonna get you laid, not even knowing that you pushing yourself further and further and further away from the pussy. It's drying up, nigga. And motherfuckers dried the fuck up. I mean, roasted like peanuts, nigga. It's so dried up, nigga, because you can't get it wet. You ain't that motherfucker who know how to stimulate it because you don't know what you're doing. For one, you got led by the bitch. And by you getting led by her, she already knows she can play with you. You a toy. You a straight up fucking toy, dog. That's just what it is. You like a kid play with his food, you food to the motherfucker. That's what it is, bro. So don't allow a woman to say that you guys got to be cool. You got to get to know each other. You got to talk a little bit longer. You got to meet up on 29,000 fucking dates and shit. You got to do all these hoops and hurdles and monkey dance and backflips and circus acts and all this shit just to get laid or make action take place the way you want it to. Don't go for that shit. Simply remove yourself from the situation. Tell her what I always tell you guys. Hey, whenever you got some time, whenever you figure out your availability, or whenever you decide, then hit me up and let me know. We can go from there. And just keep pushing. Have a nice day. And don't be disrespectful. We don't do that. But have a nice and keep going. That blocks the bullshit. Now it goes back to what? Shit or getting off the pot. No gray areas, either white or black. You either gonna do or you don't, right? And that's what men do, fella. That's how we move. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. She'll try to normalize small talk. This how you know they on some attention seeking shit, or they trying to mislead you and guide you in the way that they want you to treat them. Even though they bust that motherfucker open, they get it in and do all type of shit. You'd be surprised type of bitch she is, nigga, around the motherfucker that she's sexually attracted to. Whoo! But yet and still, hey, you ain't the one. And since you ain't the one and you don't do it for her, you know what I'm saying? You're going to fall into the motherfucking bracket of being the guy that's going to be normalized small talks. You're going to normalize with it. You know what I'm saying? Telling you this and that. Shit that don't mean nothing. Shit that's not adding up to what you guys supposed to do or what you guys got going on. That's if you barely even hear from the bitch. You'll find yourself doing a lot of texting and pursuing and talking more and things of that sort. And then she'll turn around and flip the script on you and start showing her interest in this. And that's great. Go to 5 right here, what I'm going to come up with. You know what I'm saying? She'll start displaying, she'll flip the script, display her interest in showing you that she's into you. But remember, none of these things are happening. You never got laid. Your pipe ain't get wet. You ain't ate no pussy. If you into tossing salads and you getting your balls licked, whatever you into, you did nothing. oral freaky. I haven't even took it to no kind of level. She ain't even asked you to get a condom, motherfucking at least do it with a condom, missionary status. You ain't did nothing with this motherfucking chick. Nothing. But yet and still you the shoulder to cry on, you the motherfucker she could talk to about certain things. And then she could call you every now and then, text you every now and then. You feeding her different information. Y'all talking to each other. You feeling it's getting you closer and closer and closer when it's really backing your ass away even further. Don't fall for the small talk, fellas. Holler at me. Let me know what it is when you get up out of here, baby. You wasting time. We're men, fellas. Our time is very valuable and precious. You better understand that. Not to say that a woman don't value her time, not like more than you. Now, shit, trust me, a woman will never value her time more than you value yours. That's why they play with your time. Because they don't value your time. They got time to play with your time. They know we value our shit. And our shit costs what? Money. Time is money, fellas. And doing this free attention shit, and you ain't going nowhere, fellas. You losing a whole lot of money. You losing a whole lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You missing out on things that can be actually working for you simply because you chasing behind a fucking ghost. See, bitch is playing ghost on you, dog. Shit, you ain't doing nothing but catching the silhouette of this bitch. That's it. Let's keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Trent Trade and Player B for fucking with me, man. Everybody else that came through. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the super chat, the membership button. Y'all getting this game. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow a woman, fellas, to normalize small talk. Do not allow a woman. I'm telling you once, I'm going to say it again. Constructive criticism is always best for you, fellas, to hear it over and over again. And maybe you can learn, so maybe you can install this shit within your brain and know what it is, fellas. Small talk don't lead you no motherfucking where. It's not going to get you nowhere. You speaking on the shit that you want and you standing on that shit, that's what gets you somewhere. It's going to move the train some way, right? It's going to move the train forward. It's going to move that motherfucker up off the track and you ain't going to roll that bitch. That's what it's going to do. Trend traders, 100%. You already know what it is. You know, you men got to learn how to be men and quit being boys. And then you will see. I mean, you can be in the realm of pleasing a woman and pleasuring her in a way, you know, giving her the pleasure, the things that she really yearn and desire from a man, fellas, by not playing into her fucking games. Oh, they got every fucking game for you. Every fucking game for you. They can't just punk you, take your shit, you know what I'm saying, outdo you and things of that sort. These are women. So they utilize their motherfucking brain. They utilize manipulation on you, nigga, to get ahead. And they do it very well on a lot of guys, fellas. You know what I'm saying? They had your ass sitting up there, nigga, dreaming about their ass all night and shit just off the small talk that y'all had. Nigga, ain't nothing ever went nowhere. You turn around, look up, you thinking shit gonna crack. She told you, yeah, I guess I'll come through tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I think I can come through it. This and that. You know, everything cool. Tomorrow, the next day, shit. This bitch telling you some other, I had to do this, I had to do that. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do that. You know, it may have to be another time. And then what you do today? What you have going today? I know your day was just probably fucked up just as bad as mine. And now you sympathize, you empathize. You like, hold up. How am I finding myself talking to this bitch? And she's supposed to be over here. She's supposed to be following she's supposed to be following suit, but she ain't doing none of this shit. What the fuck? Now she's kicking you off with this small talking shit. And she knows she's supposed to follow suit, but she never did it, fellas. She never was gonna come through anyway. You didn't catch the sign. You didn't catch the shit she was saying. I think that's not saying she's for certain that she's gonna come through, fellas. She haven't stood on nothing. She haven't like etched in stone, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Her coming through and making shit happen. She ain't did none of this shit. She ain't stood on nothing. But you were so eager, so happy to be around the bitch. You want to fuck with her so much. You want to get your shit wet. You want to get down there and, you know what I'm saying, and motorboat some asshole and shit. And, you know, with your lips and do all that type of shit, you know, get down there and make some shit happen to where you got so happy you overlooked all that shit. You overlooked everything she said. She ran one on you just to appease you, to keep you around, just to keep the conversation and the small talk and all that shit going. And that shit can go on. And hey, shit, bitch, how you going like that for life, bro? You fall for that shit until you smack your own brain. What the fuck am I doing? I need to wake up. Shit. What? And then other than that, she ain't gonna wake you up. You gonna stay asleep. You see, trend trader. 2 to 3 hours later, then you wake up like, what the hell? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this bitch ain't never showed up. They never called. They never text. You fuck around, hit her phone. Shit might go to voicemail. My phone was dead. I forgot. I was supposed to come over. You gonna kill me? Please forgive me. You gonna hear all type of shit, man. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the homie Trader though. It's real shit, bro. Number 5. She'll spark interest, but keep her distance from you. All this shit falls into the attention seeking, fellas. All this shit falls into the misleading you, you know what I'm saying? And just misguiding the situation just to fiddle your ass like a cat playing with a ball of yarn or some shit. You feel me? And she'll keep the interest going, fellas. She'll tell you how much she miss you, how much she care about you, how much she do want to see you if she just wasn't this busy working. Or if she just wasn't you know what I'm saying, caught up with her children, or you know what I'm saying, she's going through a certain illness and family things, and you know, it's something. It'll be something, right? And what that do, fellas, is give a beta hope that things are gonna go right. Things are going, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I got this baddie, man. She's telling me, man. It gives them hope that something might transpire. And if you keep the hope alive, fellas, like a sucker does, you keep that hope shit alive, fellas, and you're gonna find yourself paying finances. You're gonna find yourself losing value and her gaining value up out of your ass if you keep that hope alive, thinking that things are gonna transpire, thinking that you're gonna get laid. She's gonna one day come over your house like porn or some little movie porn flick that you watch. She knock on the door, you sitting up there chilling, and she just come knock on the door. You open the door, she in lingerie, high heels, cherry red lipstick, coming over like a streetwalker hoe from back in the days and shit. Nigga, she gonna come and blow your socks off. You thinking all this shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Now you starting to imagine the situation. And when you start to imagine the situation, fella, you start selling yourself into the interest that she's giving you, the false interest that she's giving you. If I'm saying it right. They're gonna start selling yourself into that shit. And it can go just like that. I mean, real game. You're gonna find yourself communicate with her, talking to her, sending money, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of shit. And here you go, 6, 7 months later, you still ain't got laid. Now you hit me up for a consultation. You hate women, you pissed off, you mad, you angry at the world, you turning red pill rage. You know what I'm saying? You about to go ballistic. I mean, come on, man. When you done these things to yourself, when you could not catch this shit at the beginning. And how you catch this shit at the beginning, fellas, is you be a fucking man. You let her know what it is and what you want to do. If she's not complying, fellas, then she what? Must fly. If she doesn't comply, she must say it with me, fly. She got to, with all due respect. We ain't here to disrespect them and kick them off and, you know, tell you, bitch, get on it. We don't do that over here, fellas. One, you know, real women understand this. If she do not comply, she must fly. Take that bullshit somewhere else. Because if a woman want to make time for you, fellas, she's going to make time for you. Trust me. If she want to be around you, she's going to be around you. Trust me, nothing you can do about it. It's going to happen. If she's into you, fellas, she will display that she's into you. It won't be no communications back and forth. It won't be no small talk. She's not going to make it hard and difficult to set up dates and to get with sexually. No, these things are going to flow easily like it's supposed to, because it's human interaction. It's proper human interaction like it's supposed to go. When you start getting all the bullshit, fellas, and all the different shit, fellas, and it'll throw you off the organics of what it's really supposed to be. Then you really start thinking this superficial shit. And then, you know, she got you now. It's just that simple. Are you into me or are you not? If you're not into me, then guess what? You're not going to stay around me. Shoot the bullshit and get free attention and drain my motherfucking energy of it. No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to cut you off. Yeah, gotta go. Other than that, then things will flow like it's supposed to flow. That's our top 5, fellas. That's the top five. Like I said, I got some more and bonuses over on Patreon. I'm about to go and dropping shit, make that happen. I got a couple of them and shit. I got to make happen and shit. But Trend Trader in this bitch. What do you say? 1,000%. If she want to, she will remember that, and your stress level will be your stress level will be minimum at minimum. Yeah, you won't. It won't be no stress level. You won't put for one, fellas. I want you to pay attention to this. Understand this. Ain't no such thing as stress level when it comes to dealing with a human being. Now you may stress over finances because you're trying to make ends meet to pay bills and your living conditions and things of that sort. I can somewhat understand that. But if you're on a grind, that can be that's more of a good stress. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make ends meet, trying to add collectives and add extra forms of incomes and shit. That's cool. That's that good stress, fellas. That's not bad, especially if you getting up and you get making it happen. Now you may bump across a couple walls and ups and downs, and that's cool. That's life. But as long as you're making it happen, it's gonna open up for you. It can't do nothing but open up because you want to grind. But stressing over a human being, a woman, the fuck out of here. Ain't no such thing as stress. You either gonna do it or you don't. Then I already know what it is. My stressing days, fellas, I had that when I was younger. As you get older, fellas, it ain't gonna be no fucking stress. You gonna know what it is. It's already been put in perspective for you because you dealt with so many women. You know, you had your experiences as a grown man, a mature grown man. Every man should. Then you'll know what's good for you, what ain't good for you. If it's games, if it's bullshit, you'll know how to see through it, and you'll cut the shit off. You won't go off of eyes and what looks good and this bitch is bad, fat ass. And you're gonna be way out of that. You don't care about that no more. You'd have had that tons of times. So that shouldn't be nothing. You immune to that. So that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know and then the stress level, you won't have a stress level. You'll just see what it is and you'll cut it off before it become a stress level. Don't allow that shit in your life so you won't use that word, my nigga Trend Trader. But shouts out to you. I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, Let's get over here and see what these suckers talking about real quick. Let me see. Who's your fade? I guess whoever posted this shit said, who's your fade? They all look used up, past. This nigga crazy. He said, they all look used up, past. Ain't nothing wrong with a fun night, you did. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They all loose. Loose in what way? To my ass loose? Loose in it's being wild. I mean, yeah, they kicking it. Shit. That's what it is. You know? Put a camera out there, man. So majority of your women gonna go bazooka, bro. Real shit. You gonna get some shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's on some freak shit, yeah. And if she's into you like that and you putting that camera, yeah, shit, yeah. Lights, camera, action, fellas. Glitz and glamour, flash. Every woman likes that. You know what I'm saying? CD Jada, Beat God, none. Don't want a social media slave with the fake everything. This nigga crazy. Somebody else said none. Breadwinners, 747. Humble Beast, 111. Let me say. Barbie is nice. Damn. A nigga sold out quick as a motherfucker. He see all the sisters. He said, "Nah, I want Barbie." Where Humble B said, "Yeah, he got his face covered up." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, "Barbie, nice. Ain't nothing wrong with you go after you want. Nigga, you and this motherfucker simping. Fuck you mean she nice. You don't even know her, sucker." You see Andy Rich, you number one. It said number one. I guess he like number one. He said, all them diapers. He said, he's wearing diapers. He crazy motherfucker. Let me see. What did he say? Yeah, last one. Let me see. Drunk all night. Drunk none. What? The Barbie. These niggas in here got the jungle fever jumping like a motherfucker. They like Barbie. Look, none. Who else he said that? Morgan, more. You see, Packer Timothy 28. That shit is not attractive. I take all natural. You know what I mean? Shit, this is what you into. I ain't got no, I'd have dealt with chick, natural. That's always what it is. But I'd have dealt with them. injections and motherfucker had some BBL. I'd have dealt with that kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird feeling. It's abnormal on the feeling. It's like it's kind of peculiar, you know, the feeling or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, shit. I mean, you know, I got it in. Not a natural booty nowhere. Hard pass. No, it ain't nothing. I don't think it's nothing about that natural. Fuck no. I'll tell Barbie. Everybody keeps saying Barbie. None. All looks gross. LOL. Plus all have the same shape. What the fuck is that? They all saying Barbie and shit. These niggas gonna trick me. They gonna trick everything off on Barbie. Let me see. Trady laughing like, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat, hit the membership and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Patreon, hit the PayPal. Hit the Rumble. Show some love to the show. Yeah, man. They all saying Barbie like a mother. These niggas is in love with Barbie, bro. They're doing everybody that motherfucker saying Barbie. These are all the motherfuckers. I hate black women, man. I don't know, these black bitches ain't shit, man. They do this and do that. Then they get Barbie and do your ass in too, sucker. They all would do your ass in when you weak. Barbie, Luann Wong. Shit, I don't know them Indian chicks. Hold on, what them Indian chicks' names be? Shit. Yeah, every motherfucking race, ethnicity of woman, they all do your ass in if you a sucker. You weak. And when you can tell they weak in here saying this shit. Barbie, 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 Barbie. What fuck? She might be the worst motherfucker. These dudes is say anything. These dudes is weird, man. But shouts out to everybody for coming up in here showing me love, man. I got to get these videos out the way, get that jumping and shit. Shouts out to Trend Trader, Player B, and everybody else is skiing past and show me love, fellas. You already know I'm coming through tomorrow with that game. Get at the Patreon, fellas. Get at the PayPal. Get at the Cash App. Go fuck with me on Rumble. You already know what time it is, man. And until next time, I salute you, fellas. 100.